Hello, as requested, I'm going to show you how to make this corset. First thing you're going to do is to take your waist measurement right under your boobs, subtract 3 inches from that. Draw a straight line on paper and also mark the midpoint. Draw a line 7 inches by the midpoint, subtract 1 inch from each side. Then you're going to draw on your underwires. I have them 1 inch from each other. And then you're just going to draw lines such as I do here. Mark a point 3 inches from this point. Then you're going to draw a straight line through the bottom, through this point and to the side. Then you're just going to go over it to make it curved. Now the pattern is ready to be cut out. Make sure to leave a generous amount of seam allowance as this is not included here. Welcome to part 2 where I show you how to make this corset. In part 1 I showed you how to make the pattern, and when you cut out the fabric pieces be sure to leave at least 1 centimeter or half an inch of seam allowance. Then you're going to sew the sides together, press down all the seams. Put the right sides together, but before you sew anything, you're going to mark exactly where your underwire is going to be, and you're going to sew exactly on top of this marking. After sewing, you're going to make small incisions, and then you're going to turn it the right side out and iron it flat. Then you're inserting your underwires, just put them in place, and then you're going to sew them in place using a zipper foot. Now I am making boning channels in all the places where the pattern was split, and I'm using the seam that connects the fabric to guide me to make the first seam, and then I make a second seam using the foot as guidance. I'm also making a diagonal boning channel on the sides. Then you insert the boning in the channels. Measure how long the underside of my corset is and cut out a piece the same length as this, that's 1.5 inches wide. Then I'm ironing the strip such as this so it becomes a bias. And I attach it to the inside of my corset, sew a straight line. Then on the front side you flip it over and sew a straight line. I'm attaching eyelets in the back and using a silk satin ribbon to tie it up. This is how the corset look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.